In today's video, I'm going to tell you how the first couple hours went once we actually landed in the city. Stick around to find out what happens next. My husband and I just got back from our trip to Rome. It was the first time there together. And one of the very first hours that we were there, we had a super unforgettable discovery. So we were walking on these cobblestone streets and had come across this window display, and it had these really beautiful pillows on this really cool chair. And so I grabbed him, I was like, let's just go inside. I know we're not gonna buy anything because we just got here and we're here for 2 weeks. Definitely not loading up on furniture or pillows or something that's gonna require us a fourth suitcase to chug around. So we went in, and it turned into being something so much cooler than what it looked like from the outside. We thought we were walking into an antique store, but as soon as we got in, we started seeing these super cool paintings on the walls, just mixed in with the chairs and the rugs and the armoires and things like that. There were these really beautiful paintings, and they all had this cool, lazy, chill summer vibe about them. There was, paintings of poolsides and lounge chairs and striped umbrellas and sun-kissed skin with light clothing on. They were beautiful. So it turned out to kind of be this antique secondhand store plus gallery. And by the time we made it to the second floor, it became very clear that the paintings on the wall were actually by the man that greeted us with a very nice soft buonasera when we walked in. And on the second floor, his paints were scattered around with his brushes and his paints mixed in with the candlesticks and the furniture. It was just this really magical, unexpected combination that I'd never imagined before. It seemed to just exist outside the rules of convention. And so when we left the shop, we had a really warm goodbye, we exchanged information, and it just felt like this magical new connection to this newfound corner of Rome, Italy. So we kept wandering along the cobblestone streets, and we found a place to sit outside. And we were just soaking in the atmosphere of the cobblestone, the alleys, the galleries, the restaurants, the cafes, the wine bars, the five-star hotels. It was just a bunch of beautiful contradictions all in a row. There were these ancient steeples that seemed to stand watch over all these stylish people walking by, biking by. You could hear the sound of the silverware and the wine glasses and this just hum of conversation. I had to pull out my sketchbook. I was inspired by the rooftops and the steeples, and so I started to draw, and people walking by slowed down and would even stop and watch me draw. And it bubbled up this excitement and this joy in me that all these things were combining in this moment. And then a hostess came out, and I could almost say she was smiling, but mostly just with a firm insistence. She let us know that we were sitting on her restaurant's reserved couches. So with a taste of Rome's many surprises, we stood up and we were ready to wander off on to our next unlikely discovery. Have you ever been kicked out of a restaurant before? What's the most magical place that you've come across, your most magical memory from a trip? Let me know in the comments. If you loved this story, please give it a thumbs up. And for more, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video.